இந்த மாதிரி நேரத்துல வீரங்கள் என்ன சொல்லுவாங்க தெரியுமா?
பார்த்துக்கலாம்.
எல்லா டீமும் they will panic. ஐயோ என்ன பண்றது இது அதுன்னு. When the time comes, I think we will get into the zone.
It's all right. திரும்பவும் ஆரம்பிக்கிறேன் ஸ்கிராச்ல இருந்து.
Experimenting with அஜிங்கே ரஹானே அவனாலையும் முடியல.
முடியல.
I think we should come with to our tested formula.
நம்ம கில்லி ஃபார்முலா.
குமாரே ஆப்ல போடு. கில்லி கில்லி தெரிக்கணும்.
வெல்கம் டு another episode of the Couch Coaches. இந்த மாதிரி நேரத்துல வீரங்கள் என்ன சொல்லுவாங்க தெரியுமா? பார்த்துக்கலாம். Over to you, Priyesh.
Hi, this is a preview of CSK versus LSG at number unbeaten. Which is going to happen on the 23rd April, and we will play as CSK 3 matches in a row in Chepauk, and if we win the next three, I think safely we can say we will qualify for the playoffs, but we will see. There are some holes in the strategy and batting, which we will go through in this episode also. So, as usual, we will go to the head-to-head coach corner and our outcomes. And for the head-to-head, it is 1-2, or LHT have 1-2. And they won yesterday also. So, but it's a very new start, and because they are in the other half of the table, we play only one match per year with them in the group stages. So, but last match in Chepauk, we won when they came last year. So, we will see what happens on 23rd. So now to the coach corner. What to do with CSK Rama?
இந்த வேறு எல்லா டீமும் they will panic. ஐயோ என்ன பண்றது இது அதுன்னு. சிஎஸ்கே we know, right? இந்த ரெகுலர் சீசன் மேலேயும் போகலாம் கீழியும் வரலாம். But when the time comes, I think we will get into the zone.
It's all right. திரும்பவும் ஆரம்பிக்கிறேன் ஸ்கிராச்ல இருந்து.
So I'm not too worried. There are obviously holes like what you called out.
Hmm.
It's something about Rara, which I think I mentioned even in the previous episode or maybe even before that, right? Paya needs some time off just to go sit and settle his game, because now he's not sure, because if he starts cold and doesn't make it, upon pressure, and if he starts hot and gets out, upon pressure. So it's better to rest him is my thought. Bring in Moeen Ali, which you anyway brought him in the previous game. Slide him all the way up. Pona game பார்த்தோம் Moeen is in good nick. பையன் அடிச்சான். So I would anyway, from a strategy for CSK, that's what they need to do for the batting order. And experimenting with அஜிங்கே ரஹானே அவனாலையும் முடியல, அடிக்க முடியல, இவ்வளவுதான்
முடியல.
ரைட்? என்னதான் இருந்தாலும் நம்மளோட விக்ரம், அவன் கீழே இருக்கான், ஆனா அவன் முட்டி சரியில்லைங்கிறாங்க. பிளெமிங் சொல்லிட்டான் 2-3 ஓவர் தான் ஆட முடியும் தோனியான்னு. So we got to work with what we have. So it's not too much of a concern, but I agree that we're getting to that stage where to get into a comfortable situation, you want to win through. Now this is Chepauk. I think in the previous game, we have been setting a target, and then we have been trying to keep people within it. With Mumbai, the target was 200 plus, which always causes a little bit of mind games. Ana ipo the way IPL is going, avan tharumara adikiran. அப்படியே சும்மா டே வாடா நம்ம வீட்டு பின்னாடில விளையாடலாம்னு சொல்லி அடிக்கிற மாதிரி 230, 240 is becoming like a joke. But Chennai will not be like that, which I hope. So I think CSK should go back to chasing. because then we clearly know what we should do. So I would say if you win the toss, put the opponent into bat,
mm,
um, fix your order, batting order, and then I think the crowd and the yellows
mm.
loves will take part of take over.
So three pointers to what you said. I think Rutu has to open, and
Hmm.
then, as you said, Moin or even a Standard can come and open instead of Rada. So left
Hmm.
and right hand, straight Rahane to three. So we are in the middle of the season now. Every team except KKR has played 7 games. So 7 more to go for every team. So this is the time you have to be certain on your playing 12. Okay. So don't experiment anything now. But if you are going with Rara, ask him to free his mind and go and play as he played in the first 2 games. Uh, Free mind அந்த மாதிரி
Free
and
out, mama.
அந்த மாதிரி and fish will not be available from the 1st of May. Okay. So if you want to change the composition of the team, this is the right moment. Okay. So bring in Tixana for Fish in Chennai and give him the run for the next 7 or 10,
Mhm.
9 or 10 games. I think the compensation of the team was not good at all last game also, and they missed many tricks in the Lucknow game. So I think it is uh, time to lock down the 12. So lock Kia Jaya and the Mari. So and I think the pitches will get slower because the every place it is 40 or 2 or 43
ஆமா,
degrees. So you
temperature.
can't do
Yeah.
anything in the pitch. So I
சூடு
think
பிடிக்குது ஐபிஎல். ம்.
uh,
ஐபிஎல் சூடு பிடிக்குது.
ஆமா.
ம்.
ஆமா. எலெக்ஷன்ஸ் ஒன் சைடு அண்ட் ஹீட் ஒன் சைடு அந்த மாதிரி. ஸோ ஐ திங்க் இட் வில் கெட் ஸ்லோவர் அண்ட் கொஞ்சம் இட் வில் எயிட் ஸ்பின் ஆல்சோ இன் ஆல் த ட்ராக்ஸ். ஸோ ஐ திங்க் வி ஷுட் கம் வித் டு ஆர் டெஸ்டட் ஃபார்முலா.
கில்லி நம்ம கில்லி ஃபார்முலா.
குமாரே ஆப்ல போடு கில்லி கில்லி தெரிக்கணும்.
For
ம்.
squeezing the model overs with the spin. That's our
Mhm.
strategy in unbutton. So we have to come to that. I think so. If and I think we should play a spinning wicket on 23rd because LHD do not have quality spinners.
Mhm.
After tracker Pandya இருக்கான் and
ம்.
Bishna is not in form at all. So
Mhm.
it is a good chance to put the score and I will go against you. Put the score on board and squeeze them in this
ம்.
game. So win the toss and bat is what I will call. Okay.
ம்.
So now we will go to our potential 12 for this match. Kick it off, Rama, CSK.
See, I think previous game, the squad wise, Moin Ali coming in, I think that was a good move.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. And I agree with you. Bringing in Tikshana would make sense, right? And getting him into the thick of things. Rizvi, I think we are a little lost. ஏன்னா அவனை வச்சு நம்ம என்ன பண்ணா previous game you ask him he has to take some time when he comes in the middle, especially if he's going to be setting up the score and you have a few overs left. On debut match was okay to come in, so we have to get that in order. It's okay to have him, but
That's
அவனோட
what
role is not defined
uh,
well.
Frem also said. He said is young. That's the way he plays, but it was a rash shot.
Right.
And our if he dances down the wicket, Prabhu Dava Mari Adra dance பண்ணலாம். It is not, I mean, visually it's not good பாத்தியா
ம், ம்.
அந்த மாதிரி. So
ம்.
either you open up with them and say
Correct.
like Abhay Sheikh Sharma போ அது அந்த மாதிரி,
ஆமா.
or you have to give him a role and say okay, role is 10 balls 20.
Right.
அடுத்து வந்து don't throw away your wicket in the first or second ball. So uh, I think all is in the brain. So
ம்.
and Rara அவன் வந்து I think they have to have a chat with the MST.
ஆமா.
Mm,
தெரியல. MSD great. I think that's place. I think Rizvi seems a little bit out of order. They need to fix this, like you said. Rahane asking him to open, and we have this weird formula, the Dhoni formula. நான் பண்ணினே இருப்பேன். Eventually, I'll get it right. கொஞ்சம் அதை கொஞ்சம் tweak பண்ணிட்டு some kind of settled order கொண்டு வரணும்.
mm,
Um, And then I saw Jadeja come at four in the previous game. Previously,
mm.
we were playing Dubey at four. So
ஆமா.
I know 4 and 5 is between those two. Aduvum konjam, this kind of tinkering is not the usual CSK mode.
Mm.
I still feel Jadeja at 5 is better. I know he played a great knock. He
இல்ல,
was immediately
I
in
think
this game.
I think we have lost 3 wickets in within 8 overs. That's why
Mm,
Jatu game.
mm,
I'm okay with that. But
mm.
if you play moving, give him 2 or 3 overs.
Yeah,
Adhikar, you came. So
Ama.
the same thing, but you don't give him
No, bowling. Yeah,
one over down.
correct.
So
Mm,
that's the problem. So I think Moin was a very, very good move because
yeah,
Michelle is, I mean,
struggling.
wanted, fond wanting, and Rara also. So you have to, lock your 12 now
Correct.
with the 7 games only to go.
Correct. And again, I feel even though Fleming feels நம்ம தலையோட முட்டி சரியில்லை முட்டியில வலி கையில வலி so 2-3 hours தான் he can play. Maybe it's time for him to come a little earlier and try to do like a same way if he can double the score 29-30 bala 60-17 அடிச்சா then I am okay with your opening strategy. Like, otherwise what I am noticing is we start very sluggishly now, right?
Mm,
And then we hope to make it up in the
mm,
back end, which we do to some extent, but 180 is not good enough. If you're
mm.
really going to bat first, you got to put the
I
pressure on
think
with the
we have
200
the
plus score.
second. I think we have the second or third worst power play in this season.
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay, and we are always talking about 7 to 13. Also, we struggle
Correct. Yeah.
unless Dubey comes and the spinner comes, and then the other teams have also found out that that is not working.
Correct.
So we have to have another. So continue with your
Yeah.
well.
So yeah, I think going further, to summarize, right? We'll start off Ruturaj sliding to opening. So Ruturaj along with Moin Ali, one
Mm,
drop is still continuing to be Jinx.
mm,
Two drop could be the combination of Dubey, Jadeja being 4 and 5. So you got 5 people sort of settled
mm,
over there. Then you got Dhoni. I would definitely slide up Dhoni to like 6.
mm,
Rizvi will continue to be an impact player. Then in your bowling, Patirana and Deshpande select themselves automatically into the squad.
mm,
Then you have Tikshana coming in as a spinner.
mm,
Then you still have the pace bowler, and that is where I think I want Deepak Chahar to come back to old form.
mm,
Or I would say bring in Shardul Thakur.
mm, mm,
Because, and if you're going to bring somebody up the order, I would actually even experiment with Shardul Thakur
mm,
because he has proved it in Ranji recently as
mm.
well. So
And
that gives us.
it had a good game when he
Correct.
played last game. So
Yeah.
in Mumbai. So my commendation வந்து Moin or Statner to open
Mm-hmm.
with the Rutu. Three down, I mean, number three, Rahane. If they play Moin or Sander, I mean, they will play only Moin or Sander. Okay.
Correct.
So four, I will get in Michelle again. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then we 5 and 6 Dubey and Jadeja. 4, 5, 6 they will rotate. 7 Dhoni, 8
Mm-hmm.
Impact substitute Resvi. bowlers வந்து Tikshna, Patirana, Tushar Deshpande, and as you said, Lord Thakur or Deepak Chahar. If Chahar is only 70% fit, he can sit because
Yeah,
Thakur did a good job in
exactly. Yeah.
yeah. Mm. அந்த மாதிரி பட் இட் வில் பி இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங் ஆர் தே கேன் ஆல்சோ ட்ராப் மிஷேல் அண்ட் சே வி வில் பிளே மோயின் அண்ட் ஸ்டார்டர் தென்
Mm-hmm.
ஃபோர் ஸ்பின்னர்ஸ்.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
we will see what
Yeah.
I think, but Rahara should be dropped for 1 or 2 matches.
Mm-hmm.
Then Moin or somebody has to open. That's my
Mm. Yep.
12 also. So for LHC, I think they will not change anything
Correct.
because I think uh, they have won the last game and lost two before that. But the batting looks solid
Mm-hmm.
with QTK and Rahul, and then Puran and Stornest and Badoni. The only problem for them is the number three, which
Mm.
they have chopped and changed because Huda is not in form.
Mm.
So the only problem is number three. But if you look at it, if you get Puran, the middle order is weak.
Correct.
பில்டிங் ஸ்ட்ராங்கு பேஸ் மட்டும் கொஞ்சம் வீக்.
So, but something they do to win. That's all it is.
Mm-hmm.
Bowling, oh, it's a young
Mm.
lineup. Okay,
Mm.
and they got frazzled when Dhoni came
Mm-hmm.
last game.
Mm.
Last. But I think my opinion, they will not come to the playoffs. We will see.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Now to the outcome. Okay, who is your batter, bowler, and game changer?
So for CSK, I think it's time to jinx. Not to jinx the whole thing, but Ajinkya Rahane is going to be my batter.
Uh,
Tushar Deshpande has done well. I think he's going to be my bowler.
mm.
And I'm going to pick Valimai, the famous
Ah,
Valimai Moin Ali, as my game changer.
so my batter will be Dubey. My bowler will be Tik Sena, and my game changer now in this game, I think in the bowling would be Jatu. Okay,
Mm.
for LHT.
KL Rahul,
Mm.
Pandya, and
Okay.
Puran.
Mm.
Mm. Mm.
Okay, I will go with the QTK. கொஞ்சம் ஃபார்முலா வர மாதிரி இருக்கான். So I
Mm.
with the QTK. And bowler வந்து Bishna because I think they will prepare a spinning track, and my game changer will be Puran.
Mm.
Okay.
Got it.
Now for the matchups.
See, எனக்கு வந்து I want CSK has been a very slow start. ஏதோ சாவகாசமா வந்து மெதுவா இருந்துட்டு அப்படியே சைக்கிளில் ஓட்டிட்டு அப்புறம் வந்து எப்படியாவது கொஞ்சம் ட்ரெயினை பிடிச்சி ஃபாஸ்ட்டாக போய் அப்புறம் ஃபைனலாக பிளேனை பிடிக்கிறாங்க. I want them to change that and really have a really solid start that can essentially create some kind of fear in the opposition, right? Whether you do it, I would say chase, but even if they open, if we bat first, even more, right? I think that's a matchup that I feel we got to win in this
In the
particular
first
game.
2 games, we were people were talking that we will go unbeaten.
Hmm.
Mari we played the first two games.
Right.
There was a fear with our batting ran up. அந்த
Hmm.
மாதிரி போ அது அந்த மாதிரி.
Correct.
Mm.
And அதே மாதிரி the other matchup I want is with QDK and Rahul starting at their end. Our bowlers need to start getting to a stage where they can really constrict them.
Mm.
Right? Once you start doing it with just Puran being out there, I think they will really get bundled out, right? So I want both the opening, be it batting and bowling. That's a matchup I'm looking to see and hope CSK can get make amends.
My matchup with I will want to see is at the Bombay, that Bora constructor
Mm.
squeezing the middle order on the Mari, the spinners are squeezing the middle overs. I want to see that again from Chennai at Chennai. And then the confusion in the opening, if they, I wanted them to get it clear for the remaining of the games. That experimentation with the Rahane is not working. If
Mm-hmm.
he's got a nickel, use somebody else. No,
Mm-hmm.
use
Correct.
Rizvi. அந்த மாதிரி. So I don't, I want that confusion to go off, and then if we get this two right, we will now go into the predictions.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
See, my number that has worked whenever we did the videos, I'm going to stick to that number. Even though I want to go higher, I'm going to still say 55% favor of CSK.
I will go with the same number. I think we will win it this time with the 13 man at unbeaten.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Yellow fever, will come up on 23rd, and we will see that we will win it. But hopefully we will win the next three matches
Mm-hmm.
and ease our way into qualifying, and that's what we hope. So till then, take care and share, subscribe, and like this video, and see you soon. Bye.
Bye.